Hello, baby gangsters. This is Calvin, also known as Romer, and this is my first ever playthrough of the 100-line Last Defense Academy, and we're here about to, I think, resurrect Retsnam, as me and Darumi have broke off from the group and stuck onto off school grounds once again. Today was day 41, after all, the day we arranged to meet with the old man. Kind of crazy. I thought they were going to do nothing but free time for like a bunch of days, but they actually like occupied it with like some really, really, really impactful stuff, like with the stuff with Nozomi and Darumi. We're back again in the tunnels. Show you have come. Ooh. I can't believe this is going, like, it doesn't feel real still, if we're actually going to do this. You have a new fire in your eyes. Has something happened to strengthen your resolve? Yeah, we've been pretty busy. Oh, the smile on Takabi's face. But today's the time limit, right? This is when we have to decide whether to revive Retsnam the way it is or inside of another person. I've tried to think about it, but I keep going back and forth and getting confused. So I'm just going to leave it up to you, Takabi. Do whatever you think is best. I know what I'm going to do. It's just one of the weird times where like it's really a terrifying choice, but I know which choice I'm going to pick. You're being awfully casual about this. For real, I won't blame you for anything. Whatever happens, we're in this together. I know, Darumi, and that's why you're so amazing. Well, then I'm going to state your options one more time. Revive Retsnam as it is and attempt to control the raging beast. Or revive it inside of someone, co-signing to an untold pain. Perhaps even worse. Yeah, we're not doing that. That's out of the question. Which will you choose? What is your decision? Now, I do want to acknowledge as well that yes, if I unleash a rampaging beast on Futurum, that can mean a lot more death and destruction as well. But there's a chance to contain it, if you know what I mean. I just thought of that right now, by the way. I know that made me like makes me feel like maybe like I was just thinking selfishly about my friends, which again, that happens sometimes. I'm not going to say that I don't think about that sometimes, right? 100% like that happens. But like, I know for a fact it's going to go into either Darumi or me, right? That's the chance, and I don't want that to happen to either character. There's a chance we can contain it from doing a rampage, but there's no chance that we can stop it from like really punishing and hurting somebody, if that makes sense. I know it's horrible to think about now. It's like, I was so sure of my choice, but then like, I just thought like, oh yeah, we're going to send this rampaging on a world that's not ours. You know, I was so locked in for a bit. Yeah. My decision? Here it is. Wow, it's an actual choice. But I hope you guys get what I'm saying as well. There's a chance to contain this versus punishing someone brutally. I don't know. I'm going to go with my original choice the way it is, but like now my heart is kind of sinking because and again, I know people are going to be like, Calvin, how could you not think like about that? Because like, I think that like in the moment you're thinking to yourself, oh, you can contain it, right? That's what I was thinking. It wasn't that I never think about the future movie. You know, I do all the time. But in that moment, I think I was just like, all I was thinking of was like supernatural monster we can contain. We can try and contain it. But what if we can't contain it? That's the thing, you know? But still, I don't want to do the inside somebody. I don't want to see that suffering. If there's a chance we can contain it versus someone will suffer, I'm going with the way it is. Does that make sense? I hope so. Yeah, that almost stopped me in my tracks there, so because, yeah, like this is not our home. You know what I mean? Well, technically it is our home with our blood as part of Futurum, but you know what I mean? It's not our home. It's not a playground. It's not a sandbox. This is somebody else's home that I'm about to do this on. And while again, I know there probably will be, you know, understandably people being like, yeah, Calvin, you just unleashed like a rampaging monster on Futurum. It's the chance to contain it that I'm thinking of. If we can get a chance to contain this, then it's so different than someone suffering for sure. It's suffering for sure versus a chance to contain it. That's the way I'm looking at it. Oh, but now my heart's pounding. I'll revive Retsnam just the way it is. Woo. Are you sure about this? The legends talk about Retsnam creating the Ruby Tear, not its human host. And we have other legends about the creature to tell us what to expect. With this method, we have a much better idea of the risks and rewards involved. Yes, I agree. I do agree. Bringing it back inside someone would be too risky. There's no telling what might happen. I also agree with this. Fine, maybe we can keep it like a pet. Oh my god, Ruby. This would be so cool. I always wanted an animal critter friend of my own. Oh my god. We can get you a pet if we ever like get out of here, but I don't think we will. I can play with it and teach it funny tricks and train it to be an accomplice in the locked room murders. Anyone else that's not adorable for Darumi? Absolutely adorable. There's actually a character who you might actually like from Danganronpa 2x2 that's coming out next year. Darumi, if I'm being honest with you. He talks like this. You should probably just ignore her. Don't ignore her. Everyone look right at her and listen to what she's saying. Anyway, that's my decision. Will you give us Retsnam now? Very well. Here, take this. Inside this is world's last Retsnom. You need only remove it from the bag and break its seal. Oh God! And with the seal broken, it would live again. It's in here. Awesome. Let's head home. Thanks for the help, old time. She's like, yeah, let's go. I am the one who should be thanking you. I feel as great as a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. I can only imagine, actually. Yeah, can you imagine that? Being the keeper of this thing for so long and finally you don't have to worry about it. I pray this choice will lead you and this world to salvation. I pray that most sincerely. With that final cryptic remark, the old man walked away. I didn't see where he went. It looked like he simply melted into darkness and disappeared. Why do I feel so uneasy all of a sudden? Because we're about to unleash a monster. Let's be honest with what's about to happen. This isn't something that's going to be easy. It's going to, whatever happens here, we have to try and contain this as much as possible, or else my choice will feel so terrible. Beyond belief. Do I feel so uneasy all of a sudden? What's up, Takumi? Why did you go all quiet? Or are you thinking of having your way with? No, not at all. Not at all. Has hanging out with you finally stoked your desire to be to a burning point? Listen, if Takumi likes you as somebody he loves or wants to be with, that's perfectly fine. If you like him, that's perfectly fine as well. But I don't think he's thinking about anything like that right now, if I'm being honest. And this phrasing is definitely not what he's thinking about whatsoever. Knocked it off. It's nothing. Let's just go. That phrasing is definitely not what he's thinking about. We made our way to the surface and trekked back to the academy. There in Darumi's room, we held a ceremony to finally release the Retsnom seal. I guess here we go. What's this gonna look like? Is this Darumi's room? Darumi's room is pretty, crazy. It's like there was a killing in here already. Let's open it up. Come on, little fella. Smile for your... Smile for your uncle. Hey, maybe we should rethink this. I mean, once we open it, there's no telling. A real man never goes back on his word. Rosa. Whoa. The moment Darumi opened the bag, a small dark form shot out of it and scampered away into the corner of the room. What does it look like?
This is Retsnom.
Oh, it looks weird. Look at that. Oh, it's all like veiny and... Oh, what the hell?
Oh, it's so small and cute.
Okay.
I love small, cute things.
Okay.
Oh. Hey, is it just me, or does this little guy look frightened to you?
Possibly, but like maybe it's gonna grow into something more terrifying? I don't think the legends were wrong, right?
Yeah, it's definitely acting a little cagey.
Right, but if this thing gets away, we'll both be in trouble. How do I bring the situation under control? I need to make a choice here. I guess I should. What? We're making our choice already? Captured or comment. What is that? Yeah, so I don't even know at all. Like this, I have no inkling of what we could do here. Like, do we... Like, I guess we could, like, talk it out, but, like, I don't think it's gonna help even, like... The only thing I can think of for this is the two ways we could look at this, right? Is to look at what would happen if we do this, right? If we capture this thing, we're containing this monster, right? If we try to calm it down, I think it's what, like, Darumi might want the most because it looks very pitiful and stuff like this. But, okay. I shouldn't make choices like this. But Sorry about that, guys. Sorry. It's always horrible in the middle of a choice to do this as well. But what I was thinking was, when I said, like, it's horrible to make a choice like this, I was thinking that, like, I was leaning towards capture it because I think calm it down is the one that, like, would probably... It sounds like a very good thing. I know we shouldn't make a choice like this, but I'm not sure how to make a choice like this. It sounds like the one, like, oh, it's acting so timid and sweet and stuff like this. But we know the prophecy, this is a monster that you have to learn how to contain it, right? He said this. You have to figure out how to contain it. If we choose calm it down, we could legit end up with, like, a situation where, like, it escapes, right? If we pick capture it, maybe that will be us trying to contain it. You know what I'm saying? I know it sounds like a horrible way to make a choice, because again, I don't know what to make a choice because this isn't a choice that we have, like, I guess that we do have prior knowledge, but it's not like that, you know? So I'm going to pick capture it. Because, again, calm it down is legitimately what they might, not that what they want you to do, because they don't want you to make any choice, but in this moment it's kind of like, oh, isn't it so cute? But we've been told it's a monster that will, like, rampage, and we have to contain it. And if I want to contain it, I want to make sure no one gets hurt. I'm going to capture it. I'm going to trust in what the old man said, believe it or not. We can't let it out of this room. We have to catch it before it gets away. I agree. Again, just judging by the way that the story is built up to this way, right? I have a prediction that if we chose to calm it down, we would get freaking bit for it. You know what I mean? We would get in trouble for it. Sounds good. I'm in. Yeah, thank you, Deruby. Thank you for on the side. You know what I mean? Like, again, it's being really cute in the corner, but, like, if we want to reduce the casualties of what's going to happen to Futurum and everyone in this academy, we need to do this. But before we could take it a step forward, Retsom made its move. Oh, maybe this is the wrong choice. Not just wrong choices, but gee, look at it, so weird. It launched itself at me with all force of a miniature cannonball. I had no time to brace myself or get out of the way. And then everything went black. As my consciousness began to fade, I found myself thinking of the... Wait, so... Maybe I did make the choice that has it, like... But I was like, oh, we're gonna get bit. I think we literally just got bit. I think we literally just got attacked. I found myself thinking the way the old man had looked the last time we saw him. Did he know this would happen as he gave Red Stomp to us? When he said we could handle it, had it all been one big lie? What the hell? What's happened now?
Takumi! Takumi, wake up!
What did... Oh my god, what's happened? That voice. Oh, it's just... Well, like, a lot of this place was crashed before, but this looks even more destroyed, right? Suddenly I was wide awake again. What happened to me? The last time I remember, I was... Ow, oh my god, we did get attacked, so maybe we should have calmed it down. My head felt like it was going to split open, but the pain brought it all back. Retsom headbutted me and knocked me out, so it wasn't a bite, it was just like a headbutt. Like a thud. Takumi, we're in big trouble now. Jeremy came rushing into the room. Her face was pale, even underneath the makeup. Something had clearly gone terribly wrong. What's the matter? What happened? Where's Retsom? It knocked me out right after it got to you. I only just woke up myself. And when I looked outside to see what was going on, I saw... What, is something out there? Fighting through the pain in my head, I got to my feet and staggered out the door to see for myself. Oh no, we might have made a big wrong choice here. I was trying to contain it so it didn't do anything. What's that blood? I was trying to contain it so it didn't do anything else, like, to Futurum. What the hell? Look at it. The blood seeping from the top of it, that's disgusting. Oh my god, even has a roar now.
What is that thing?
Oh dear lord, maybe we should have calmed it down. It's probably angry at us too.
I don't know. I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Well, how's she supposed to know?
That thing roaring is what woke me up. I stepped out onto the roof and...
Yeah, 'cause she probably got attacked as well. Like, how is she supposed to know what's happening here either?
Then I saw it. It was just there.
Where is everyone else? Where's Siri?
Wait.
I don't know. I keep
Oh,
calling
no.
out to them, but there's no reply. Except
But the blood, look at the blood.
when I looked in their rooms, there was blood
No.
everywhere.
No. Oh, this is nothing but my fault.
What?
This is nothing but my fault.
Ah!
That thing, it's Retsom, isn't it? I mean, it has to be. Yes, it is, but... I thought we'd be able to contain it. I was like, oh, if there's a chance we could contain it. I ended up killing everybody. Do you think it ate the others? Is that how it grew so big? I mean, the blood everywhere, the blood in its mouth as well. If it is, then all this happened because of us. It's our fault. Oh my god, Darumi, it's my fault. You were just helping. Let's just say that. You were just helping. I don't know. Oh no. If now we don't have confirmation that they're dead. But like this is a pretty big indication that like if there's blood all over the rooms and this thing has gotten bigger. If that's the case, this is gonna make me feel so bad. We should have calmed it down. We shouldn't have even. Now it's like we're looking back but then like in the moment I thought this was the best choice. I had no idea how much time had passed since we'd released Retsnum. One thing was clear though. The nightmare unfolding before me was no dream. It was really happening. This was cold, hard reality. This is horrible. Apart from that one fact, I was totally in the dark. Are you okay? Darumi?
It's hopeless.
It's hopeless. No, don't say this.
You're done for now, Takumi. This is what you get for hanging out with a hopeless case like me.
No. Never say that about you. Please never say that about yourself. She's blaming herself for all of this.
I'm always coming up with bad endings and saying how cool they would be. Looks like
Darumi,
someone finally granted my wish.
First of all, this is not your. We went along with this. We decided everything. You put the choice was in our hands. This was our choice. The fact that she feels this way, man, that she's looking at herself now thinking this is, once again, I've talked me down the wrong path. And people could say, like, yeah, she was the one who came up with the idea, but we went into it. We have our own mind. We were the ones who decided everything. Darumi was coming along to support us.
I never really meant any of that.
Oh, Darumi,
but
whoa,
it came true anyway. The gods sure have a sick sense of humor.
By the way, that's huge that Darumi's saying that she never actually meant any of the killing game stuff. Obviously, like, she didn't want to actually kill everybody. But, like, to say it outright like this as well. It's such a big deal. Suddenly I understood with perfect clarity Darumi and I were really doomed. But I'd love for her to say, like, hey, Darumi, it's not your fault, because it's not her fault. It's not. But the fact that she's like, oh, I've all the time I've joked about this and I've wished for this and the gods have given me this. Yes, she came up with the idea and she found the book or whatever, right? I'm going to say this right now, but that doesn't mean that we don't make our own choices. And she was supporting us on the whole way through this. But it was our choice. We cannot blame Darumi for helping. It wouldn't be long before Retsnum attacked and consumed us as well. Had it left until last just to make us suffer because we were the ones who released it? Maybe not. Who knew what was going to happen in the mind of the bizarre creature like that? The fact remained, I'd messed up. Yes, we did mess up. I thought what was going to happen is we were going to be able to contain it somehow through, like, probably choices like that. And I thought that was one of the choices to contain it. And, like, there was going to be some weird storyline about bringing back, like, weird versions of those characters or something. I didn't think this would happen at all. I actually didn't. I'd made the wrong choice and it had cost us dearly. My friends were... So we're just saying they're gone? I know that's pretty much confirmation, but I don't... saying is just so weird, and Darumi and I would be next.
Hey, Takumi, that monster's gonna eat us anyway, so...
No.
Will you kill me first?
No, Darumi, please don't say this. My hair is pounding right now.
This is my
No,
fault.
it's not your fault.
Bad stuff always happens when I'm around.
No, don't... And this is genuinely how she feels about herself. And this is what's so sad. She let herself have a friend. Let herself open up. She got close to Takumi. And now she's feeling like, oh, because I got close to somebody, that's the reason all this stuff is going wrong now. I shouldn't have gotten close to Takumi. I shouldn't have let him get close to me. That's horrible to even think that way when no, I'm grateful for every single moment we had. Obviously this is horrible, but this was Takumi's choice as well. He made the choice.
Tell me you blame me for all of this, that this is what I deserve.
No.
Then I'll be able to pass on without any lingering regrets.
Never.
Killed by the first person I
Oh.
ever really liked. I don't think my soul will ever want to come back.
Oh, that's
after
so,
that.
that hits so much. And this is what I was saying. It's what the story was, and they're just saying it, and it's just Darumi saying it outright as well. The first person she opened herself up to, the first person in her life that treated her like a freaking person. And she's saying she wants to be punished for this because that's what her mindset was before. That she was accepting death. That she wanted death to come. And now she's going back to talk to me. There's no way in hell we would ever do anything to Darumi. She was wrong. This had happened because of me. It was our choice. I'm not saying that Darumi didn't have a part in this. Of course she helped us. But she did too help us. And we made all the decisions then. The choices I made were what led us to this disastrous conclusion. Darumi hadn't done anything wrong. There was no doubt in my mind that this was my fault, not hers. She helped us. Oh, Takumi. The fact that Darumi feels this way, though, the fact that, Calvin made a choice here that ended up in everyone dying. And I feel absolutely horrific. I feel horrible. But if I can do everything in my power to make Takumi and Darumi at least live, I will do it. I will freaking do it. Horrible stuff. Imagine how they're feeling now as well. This tunnel vision stuff with Takumi of like saving them and bringing back Retsnam. Which no matter what, we were bringing back Retsnam, right? No matter what. You can't avoid it. And now Darumi feels like because she got close to us that we're in this situation now. That everyone's dead. She's thinking, because I made a friend, everyone's dead. That's what she's thinking, and it's horrible. Don't even think that way, Darumi, please. And so I did the only thing I could atone for what it... What?
This is all
No!
your fault.
Stop! Can we calm it down then? No, don't do this. Oh my god. Oh my freaking god. Oh my freaking god. It's all your fault? What happens if we calm it down then? What the our choice got everybody killed. And it got Darumi thinking that it was all her fault. I did not expect an ending to happen there at all. Oh my god, what a horrible, horrific ending. The ending is everybody dies because of our choice. Darumi dies thinking that her making friends was a mistake, and we killed her in the end, telling her it was her fault for making a friend. That is horrible. No way. We're gonna have to calm it down. We're gonna have to try and calm it down. That is one of the worst feelings I've ever had in this game. That is so horrific. What happens if you calm it down? What happens if you calm it down? Maybe it's like a cat or a dog. We should try to calm it down. Is Rui just going to go along with this as well? Right, we're keeping it as a pet. We might as well treat it like one. Here, Whittle wed some. Oh my god. All I'm thinking about is the fact that like Darumi just died. And I'm going to be like, that's the biggest non-canon event ever. I know it's canon. Technically, all root endings are canon. But I literally, oh my god, we're your mommy and daddy. I'm just so glad that she's not dead here. Okay, we'll make the choice to calm it down now.
Hey!
I didn't mean it like that. How about you give us some food? Maybe he'll start to like us. The old man said I can eat anything, right? Maybe you can start with this notebook that I've written all of my most embarrassing secrets in. Oh my god, Darumi. I'm still shaking from that. Like, that's one of the most horrific endings ever. It's the most horrific ending we've encountered. Everyone dies. And we tell Darumi that it's her fault as we kill her. There's nothing worse. Why do you have something like that lying around? Just be careful, kid. We don't want it biting the hand that feeds it. You worry too much. What's this all? I'm sorry, Little Bean. Little Bean, we didn't know what just did. Nibble at my fingers. Totally unconcerned, Darumi set her notebook towards Retson. The very next moment, oh, please stop. No, Darumi, get away from there. Darumi, get away from there. This is a great illustration, by the way. It's absolutely amazing. But I know, we know what it's capable of.
Get away from it!
Please. What are you doing? What? No way. This can't be happening. What are you talking about? Oh my god, that's so horrible. That's so freaking horrible. The top part of Darumi's body vanished like it was suddenly been plucked away, which it had. Redstone wrenched her torso and eaten it. After eating for the first time in centuries, the creature began to grow in a few short seconds. Already was much bigger than So we do know for sure that everybody else... Oh my god, look at Darumi's legs. This is so bad. I can't. So no matter what, the choice here to calm it down or to capture it is horrible. Several times larger, Redstone turns toward me and our eyes met. To tell the truth, I didn't even know the thing had eyes, but in that moment, I felt sure it was looking at me. I feel sick and my heart is pounding. There's some other things I was sure of too. First, without the shadow of a doubt, I'd made the wrong choice. And second, there was no way in hell I was going to survive this. No way. Are both choices just death? Both choices are death? What? Both choices are just pure death. Both choices, no matter what, are death. No freaking way. What the hell is this game? What? Have you heard this track before? Because it's really pretty. This is a beautiful song. I don't want to look at the credits too much, just in case there's spoilers for the roots and stuff like that. I am in shock that this is where we ended up. This music's beautiful, but what's it called? It's gorgeous, but like we have this beautiful song that's surrounding my horrific moment. I feel sick. I'm so sorry, guys, for being a bit silent. This is the weirdest I felt in this game ever. The ending we got for both these runs. This song's so good. This song is crazy good. The ending we got. The first ending we got was literally Darumi thinking that she never should have had friends in the first place. The second ending we got was both Darumi and Takumi getting eaten alive. And then everyone else getting eaten alive too. The first ending obviously we got there was way more horrific than the second ending we just got. But like, that ending with Darumi asking to be killed is the worst ending we've ever gotten. This music is incredible. It's crazy that we're listening to one of the best songs I've heard in a credits sequence. But it doesn't change the fact that like it's almost like laughing at me. You know what I mean? How good it is. You know what I mean? It's so good, and I can't even freaking enjoy it fully because there's moments of me being like, oh, this is amazing. Then I go right back into thinking about that of Darumi blaming herself for having friends. That means we have to like make the choice to put in someone's body, right? That's the only thing I can think of. This is, you guys know that like I'm a yapper for days. I will yap for days. But I have never, it's crazy saying this game. This is the first time I've sat here and I'm like nearly at a loss for words of what was just happened. This beautiful relationship we have with Darumi in this, at least in these two endings, ended in one of the most horrific ways possible. We died with Darumi or we killed Darumi. That's what bringing Retsnam is, the way it is, right? Bringing back the way it is. I don't know. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. It just happened so suddenly as well. Too late for regrets? It happened so suddenly. It happened out of nowhere. So that's the only two choices. Wait, what's this? There's a oh, this is the yes, yes, that's where the other choice goes. It happened so suddenly. And it made you feel like all your choices were wrong almost instantly. And it took a character who they knew you cared about so dearly. They made the biggest efforts to make Darumi the sweetest character in the world this route. I feel sick. I'm so sorry that I'm not like as talkative because I just it's one of the few times that I'm literally sitting here like I don't know what to do other than go back and make the other choice. They set up this story so beautifully to be a story about Darumi finally opening up to people and finding friends. And I think that's why it hurts so much that like in the end, she died believing that making friends was the... It's horrible. Let's go back and make a different decision. Hopefully this will change something. Or is there just no happy endings in this route? Because someone's going to suffer now as well. Inside somebody. Let's go for it. I can't. This is I need something good to happen. I know nothing's good going to happen here either. We're putting inside somebody, they're going to suffer. I'll revive Retsnam inside someone. Put in me. Yeah, don't put inside Darumi. You're offering yourself as a host, are you sure about this? The reason I'm doing all this is to bring back my friends I've lost. And fusing Retsnam with a human is our best chance at that, right? And this is really the only choice I can make. The pain is going to be much worse than you imagine. We have no way of knowing that other effects, what other effects the posters might have on you either. Yeah, I imagine this is going to be crazy. I know if that's what it takes to bring them back, I'm willing to risk it. Please do it. Oh my god. If that's your decision, I have no reason to try to dissuade you. But I think that young lady behind you might have something to say about it. Darumi? Behind me? I turned to see Darumi smiling her usual manic smile. She was holding something long and thick in her hands, maybe a pipe. Darumi. She's gonna do it herself. No, I want Darumi just to be happy. Please. Batter, batter, swing. And of course she says this in the most comedic way possible. I want her just to be happy. She reared her weapon back and swung it at my head with all her might. Did it even? Okay, it didn't knock us out because I was worried that it didn't knock us out the first time. I reeled back, my ears ringing, my vision blurring. All the life went out of me and I fell a heap on the floor. The last thing I heard before my conscience cut out was a familiar, happy-go-lucky voice.
Sorry about this, Takumi.
She's gonna do it herself, isn't she? She's not gonna let us do it. Because of that gratefulness she feels as well. She's a freaking perfect character, but I hate that she's a perfect character. I don't want her to do this. I would have rather we do it.
Get prepared.
It's so crazy we went from like having him in a room and opening the seal up to being like here now. Where am I? I looked around, it didn't take long to figure it out. You're in your room, silly. I mean, this is, at least she's like here, you know? You're really heavy, you know that? It was a ton of work dragging you back here. Yeah, but at least she's alive. You know, at least there's no creature with us right now about to kill us. Jimmy, why did you... Gosh. I'm sorry you got hit so suddenly. I want to check and see if you had a bump on your head. I did have a bump. I reached back to feel it and I remembered how I'd gotten it. I think if a bump is there, it's actually better than there's no bump, right? I think I've heard that it's better if there is a bump. Darumi, this, I know for a fact she put it in her body. I know for a fact she did. I decided to revive Retsum inside of me. Then I turned around and Darumi had knocked me out. Why did you do that? Because you were in serious danger of having too much going on. You're already the leader and you know the future. Adding Retsum on the top of it would be overkill. There's a point of having too many character traits. Stop making you... Oh my god, I already missed her. During the credits, I missed her. There's a point of having too many character traits. It stops you making you interesting. She's like, hey, if it's overload, you're not going to be interesting anymore. That's your reason? Wait, what happened to Retsum? Come on, Takumi. After all that, it's no, Takumi. It's fine. I got the old man to put it to me exactly. Well, yeah. It's in you? What were you thinking? Like I said, I didn't want you thinking too much, taking on too much at once. I thought maybe I could lighten your look. She's the most perfect freaking character. Like, Jesus Christ, Darumi. So no matter what in this route, and this pains me, in some way, shape, or form, Darumi is either meant to suffer, die, or mentally suffer before she dies. That's her route. That's the Retsum route. This was the greatest route of all time for the longest time. The time with Darumi I spent with her was amazing, and now, no matter what, if what they said is true about the suffering power, she's always destined to suffer here. But you never agreed to, so I was forced to use force. Yeah, I know exactly why you did that. I know. What a sweetheart. I guess this was Darumi's idea of kindness. It's kind... Takumi. It is a selfless act beyond selfless acts. It is. Taking an unknown organism into your body was risky. There was no doubt about that. And to stop me from taking that risk, she done it herself and said, yes, it is selfless beyond belief. There's no stopping her now, no going back. Retsum was already a part of her. Darumi, I'm so sorry. You've got nothing to be sorry for. I just wanted to make me more interesting. That's all. You were already so interesting. Are you kidding me? Don't say that. You were already so interesting. And I know we have no idea what's going to happen, but chill. It'll all work out. And the way, oh my god, even now she's trying to console us. Even now, she's trying to make us feel better about this. Dying in a massive kaiju attack, mutating into a freaky monster. I'm fine with either one. I know you are. But again, she's like, but we also know that deep down, she never actually believed in the idea of like wanting to die at all. We know this from not only her saying it in this exact route, but also at the start of the route saying that she didn't, you know, when she was faced with that, she didn't want to die. So as she's saying this stuff now, like, I fully believe she wouldn't mind being like a freaky kaiju, right? That's something that's on her personality. But she deserves to just be Darumi, who we love, who's our friend. You know? That's who she deserves to be. Let's see, hope neither of those happens. Anyway, I'm sure you're all right. You're not feeling strange or anything. You know how that old man talks about unimaginable pain or whatever? Well, I don't feel a thing. I think it's going to come on eventually, and I'm still the same as ever. What a letdown. I'm so worried about her. I'm so worried. This route was so beautiful. Not from the start was obviously crazy with the people dying. Of course that was crazy. But like, I mean the middle part was so beautiful with Darumi that I almost forgot that this was a Kodaka game for a bit. I almost forgot. Really nothing at all? Same goes to the ritual we held while you were knocked out. The old man injected me with something and it was over before I knew it. I thought I'd start mutating right away, but I guess that's not how it works. Yeah, something's gonna happen eventually. Here's hoping we start seeing some changes soon. I can't make that ruby tear and bring others back if everything stays the same. I know, but we're in uncharted territory here. We have to be careful. Let me know right away if you start feeling anything. For today, I think both of us should rest up and recover. Yeah, sorry I couldn't go easy on you. I don't get to hit people very often, so maybe I got a teensy bit carried away. It's okay. Honestly, like, even when you hit me, I knew it wasn't out of any resentment or evilness. I knew right away what was happening. This perfect character, I swear to God. If they make a DLC for this, DLC routes, I am begging for just a route called Darumi's Happiness. I am begging. Begging and pleading. And I'll be on my room if you need me. Get well soon. Oh, we're just going on. The other route's just death. We're going on. Darumi waved energetically and bounded out of the room. Left on my own, I laid back down and tried to get some sleep. You know, I know that he's not doing it because he's probably concussed as well in some way. He's probably very hurt. But, like, in that moment, I'd be like, please, Darumi, stay here for a bit just to make sure you're okay. You know what I mean? But again, he's got hit with a pipe. Like, I want to make that clear. He got hit with a pipe. He's not going to be thinking like that either. My head hurt not just from where Darumi hit me. Maybe you shouldn't go to sleep. How could she take Retsum into her body like that? What was it going to happen to her now? It was giving me a headache just thinking about it. She is selfless, and she's so grateful for you keeping her alive. That she even, the excuse she's giving is that she wants to make herself more interesting and thought that you got too many character traits that you become, like, so uninteresting. I had no idea what the future held for the two of us, and that wasn't a good feeling. Even so, there wasn't a lot I could do about it. I just had to trust in my decision and hope it would bring everyone back eventually. Day 42. Okay, here we are. We made it to like the next day at least this time. I know that, and the last time we made it here, Retsum was on the field killing everybody. I was so sure we could contain it, by the way. I was so sure.
Adam troops, time to rise and shine. Get ready for your 43rd day of prepare. Be ready
I
to
am
give
still mind blown. I need Darumi to be happy. Guess it's morning again. I'm pretty much back to normal, but what about Darumi? She has Retsum inside her now. Yes, I'm worried about her constantly now. I don't know what that's going to do to her, but it means she'll be able to make the ruby tear at some point, right? I couldn't give an F about the ruby tear anymore, man. I just want her to be okay. For the time being, all I can do is wait. Huh? What? In what universe? In what world? In what space and time? Now, I know like they do this all the time, but when they have something crazy happen, then you go into free time. I understand this happens. I'm not being stupid here. But I think it's just because, like, and again, it's not the game's fault. This is why it's feeling this way. Because I just had Darumi die in front of me twice and Takumi die as well, and we killed Darumi in a route. And now we know Darumi is taking in this thing into her that will make her suffer. And it's like, oh, free time. It's like, I need to get some materials, guys, but I hope you don't mind me doing the quick exploration because I really just don't even feel like exploring right now. I don't have it in me to explore right now. But we need some gifts, right? Because I don't think we have enough to make some gifts for people. We might have some. We can check. You're right, Kako. Hey, guys, how are you doing? Nothing happened yesterday. Of course nothing happened. I can't stop thinking about Darumi thinking that making a friend, and that's how she died. Making a friend is what led her to that she was being punished for making her. So we're doing Tsubasa, right? We're getting Tsubasa, okay. Oh, we can probably max out Ima's now, actually. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Now we can max out Nozomi's too. That's probably a really good idea to do now, actually. Let's max out Nozomi's. Yeah, and Ima's. Maybe we can. I might save just to be sure, right? I might save just to be sure because remember last time we couldn't do it in certain times either, but we might be able to do it here. We'll check. I understand why the game does this as well, by the way. It's not just to be like, oh, go do free time, suffer. It's also, we can't make the flower box even. We need to do, we'll do some exploration. And I hope you don't mind me doing quick exploration, guys. I know we get a lot more if we do the other exploration. No, we probably should go explore. We probably should go explore. Yeah, let's go explore. And honestly, like, it actually might be good for us. I know it sounds weird. I know it sounds super weird. We need more than anything plants and minerals. But we'll go for textiles as well, I guess. It feels strange right now. I'm feeling very somber. I'm feeling very scared. I'm feeling it's making me feel worried about Darumi. The stuff that I saw before was so horrible that I'm kind of like, I actually now think that doing exploration would actually be a good thing for us. Which sounds weird. But doing a bit of like I think it will get our, not get our mind off, because we'll never take our mind off it. But I think that like, after such a serious situation, I think just going around doing a bit of exploration isn't a bad thing. So the forest is where we get this stuff, right? For the, I think so, right? Someone wrote this down actually. Sorry, someone did write this down. Let me check it for a second here, guys. 1 second. So yeah, someone told me this before, by the way, already, but then I lost the comment because it's been so long ago. They said that so the coast is for fabrics. Right. That means the forest is probably for. And we know where we can get. We know where we can get materials. So maybe we should go get the materials right now first. Or that's right, the minerals. We know where we can get minerals. So, it's around here, right? We know where we can get minerals. It's if we go. Let's see. From here, yes. Ignore it, and then we go across this way. Yeah, no, I do think that like after everything that's happened, like going on a bit of an exploration mission is not a terrible idea. First I was like, I can't do it, but then I was like, no, it probably would be good for me in my mindset about this to actually keep going, to actually have a bit of like a moment, you know what I mean, where we're just doing nothing here for a bit. It's over here, isn't it? Yep, I think you can get minerals that way, but we can also get plants here on the way. We might as well, right? Instead of doing double exploration here. Is that 60 or 90?
Here, I found this.
60. Okay, it's okay. We got broken glass, but I think it's only 60, isn't it?
I found something.
30 even. Wade into the water. Reroll target spaces. Not what I really wanted to do, but we're here. 2. Creep past. I mean, we'll take it because like yeah, it's a 90 machine here, but yeah, we have to go across here. And shake the tree. Glowing nuts. Yeah, I'll take that as well. 4. And let's go into the cave and just get some minerals then. And then if we can go get some more plants, that wouldn't be terrible, you know what I mean? 5. Is there any star around here we can get? There's one over there. We should go get that, shouldn't we? For sure. Looks all Chemist Garrett. Party took 5 damage, intendedly so. I meant for that to happen. Emus is gone.
We did it.
We got 90, but like at what cost? Like it literally nearly means nothing to me now.
I found something.
Go for 2 again. Inspect the armor. Got iron armor. Is that 90?
Look what I found.
It is. It's good. That's good. Take a different path. You're still taking damage. 5.
Should I
Yeah,
really
this is the type of
take
stuff we want
something
here.
This precious.
Is there ways to just like, there's not a checkpoint in here where we can like, we could end our exploration now and we'd still have some good stuff. We'd still have some good grass and stuff like that. We lost our diamond though. It's okay, we have the Philosopher's Stone. That sucks. We got this, so is this 60 though?
Here, I found
90, okay,
this.
we got a replacement already. Four again. Up again. We might, people actually might, and we lost our, oh, we have to go get some grass. So the forest is where we want to go, right? So again, the nearest checkpoint would be up here. So we just have to go straight up. And there's grass here too, so like if we can get some stuff here, like that's fine too. But I think it's just always nice to get a star as well. You know what I mean? Especially since people are already dying here. You think we could get like something here? Okay, maybe 60 though.
I found
90. Okay,
something.
okay. If you can pick up some grass stuff here, I'm totally good with that too. Pick up some fruits, eat some, pick up some fruits. Yeah,
I found something.
100%. That's okay with me.
I picked this one
That's
up.
good. And we can get rid of some of the stuff that's only 60 as well, and some that's only 30 as well, right? Like the broken glass, we do not need that with us here. We can move the checkpoint really quickly and go to the forest, because the forest would have like, yeah, forest north. Oh, this is the forest, by the way. Okay. So where's the nearest star for here? If there's a star around here. Maybe not. Okay, let's just go up to the forest north anyway. And pick up some grass as much as we can. And if we get, like, say, 2 more, we'll be fine. Let's go for this. Let's go for 3, and then hopefully get to the purple one over here. And that's good as well. We can get rid of...
Yes.
What was 60? This one here. I think we should get rid of this. The bamboo. The bamboo, of course, the bamboo. And let's get one more. We're nearly dead. Is there anything down here? There's a chest. So if we go 6 and go all the way down here, get a chest.
Should I really take something?
And then go back up
this
here.
precious?
Go for 1. Go for 4. We'll take that. And then if we can just get over here to that one part, the 3 over here, and then we can just go home. Pick some fruits. Yeah, and that will
Here, I found
replace this one here. I think that is, I would say that's a successful exploration mission. And it did actually calm me down a
We
bit.
best head back.
I'm okay with that. That was fine. A good bunch of stuff. We can max, and if we get another chance to do some more stuff, I guess we can definitely do some maxing out of
Howdy,
characters.
soldiers, it's time to hit the hay. Make sure you get some serious R&R while you can. Well, then,
I'm still a bit shook, but like I feel like that was needed. A bit of like fun, a bit of like, you know, yeah. We went through a day where I think, but that's what I'm saying. I needed one day where like we didn't even like have any like story, right? It was just fine. Jeremy still seems like her normal self, so no signs of any changes yet. Is this really how we're going to get the ruby tier? I tried to silence the doubts and then went to bed for the night. Day 44.
up and get ready, prepare, be ready to.
I wonder if this is going to be free time today, or we probably should go check on the roomie, though. I'd like to go check on the roomie. Morning already? I can't get complacent. There'll probably be another attack soon. Knock, knock, knock. Oh, is that Darumi? Who is it? Is she okay? Well, usually she just come in, though. The knocking got louder and more frantic. I heard over the door and opened it. Are you okay? Oh, no. Something's happened. I hate see. Oh, no. She's loud cry, but, like, obviously it's sad to see. What's wrong? Good morning. Oh, no, whatever it is, tell me. You can tell me. Never mind. Good morning. What's the matter? Is Restom starting to act up? I love that she said a greeting first as well. Tried to fit in with society type thing, you know. I think so. Oh no! Look at her. I think so. Probably yeah. It's like she doesn't want to like talk about it, but she has to. You know, I know. You know when like someone like gets hurt, but they don't want to say it, but then eventually they have to say it. Are you okay? Does it hurt? Do you feel sick? What is it? I'm so glad that I chose. At the very least, we still get Darumi comedy. I thought she was actually really hurt. But no, she's actually like just hungry. We can get you some food. Hungry. Look at her. Have we ever seen this frame either? Not just hungry. I'm starving. I ate breakfast already and it didn't make any difference. So maybe that is it. Maybe it's eating. Maybe you're eating for 2 now. Well, let's go to the cafeteria and... No, I can't. I ate a bunch of stuff in there a little while ago. Can't you eat more? If I do that, Saray will know something's wrong. F Saray! You can eat as much as you want. F him. F him, F him. I hadn't thought of that. If we took too much food from the cafeteria, it'd be bound to attract attention. Eat as much as you want. I don't care. I'll kill Saray. We might as well just yell we're up to something and tell Saray about Retsnom. We'd have to figure out a way around this, but how? Wait, right here. I'll go get you something. I haven't had breakfast yet, so it won't look weird to anyone. Oh my god, we're gonna go in and go like, I'd love double pancakes today. Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. Wait, what? You can't hold back anymore. Darumi pushed me against the wall hard. She opened her mouth wide and with a wordless bestial growl. Darumi! She's eating the books? They made this crunching sound go on for a while. Oh no, she's so hungry she's eating paper.
Darumi?
She was eating books. Specifically old books that were still lying around from when we were trying to find information about revival rituals. She ripped out page after page, shoving them into her mouth and gulping them down. She got so absorbed in that you think she was eating gourmet steaks rather than musty old paper. Yeah, no, this is definitely a side effect, right? If she's so hungry that she's gonna eat like paper off the ground.
Darumi, stop! You can't eat that stuff!
Oh my god. Okay, can I just say this now? I'm glad she's not dead, but this is so worrying, right? I know it's played as a comedy moment. If this is one of the side effects. And by the way, they totally tried to make it seem like she was gonna eat us, by the way. She totally made it seem like she was trying to eat us. I'm still like, yes, I know it's a comedy moment, but like at the same time too, like all I can think about is like what else is gonna affect her now.
But I'm so hungry!
Oh my god, Darumi. This poor gal.
It's fine. I can handle it. I think Retchnum's changed my food preferences.
I bet.
There's no way this is good for you.
I'm telling you, I'm fine. These are delicious.
They're delicious? I mean, if you like them, I guess now, but that does mean that something, you know, has changed in the wrong way. In the end, Darumi ate every book I had in my room. Okay, I think I've calmed down now. This has got to be because of Retznum, right? Definitely! For sure! So I figured I should eat even more from here on. I gotta help nourish Retznum, whatever changes is making my body, so I can make it... Oh my god, she's gonna like, yeah, encourage it and nourish it. This is so worrying. Is that how it's supposed to work? This wasn't normal even for Darumi. We knew for sure that her body was changing now. It was kind of scary, but there was no going back now. And if that, and this is what it took to bring the others back, then we need to be careful about this. Can you tell me what kind of stuff you're able to eat now? I don't want to bring other people back if it means Darumi dying. At all. I think so. Why? So she's gonna tell us her die. You know what I mean? Even if it's her suffering, that's the last thing I wanted. If it was us, it's kind of like it's still bad, but yeah. We should make a list and maybe start building up a stockpile. Even if we can't get it from the cafeteria, the Gift-O-Matic can make all kinds of stuff. Oh my god, we're making her like books and stuff. Be honest with you though, you sure you're okay after eating all that paper? I'm totally fine, and figuring out what else I could eat sounds like a great idea. This is frying my brain, and my heart, and my stomach, all at the same time. We can spend the whole day trying out different stuff. I mean, that sounds fun. It does sound so fun to spend more time with you, and I'm so glad to spend more time with you. But the last thing I want is for anything bad to happen to you. We'll probably get found out sooner or later, but let's try and keep the secret for as long as we can. Oh my god. And again, that's what I'm talking about. I love that they're still hanging out with each other. I love that, like, if you told them, hey, let's spend the whole day trying out different foods. Amazing. But it's just the context of what's happening, of course. Ideally, well, we won't know until reviving the others is until we know for sure that reviving the others is going to happen. In the meantime, we gotta eat well and grow strong, right? I've never really cared about my health before, but I'll give it my all now. And that's the thing. It's like she has this new lease on life because of Takumi, and I hate the fact that, like, again, because she loves Takumi so much, that's why she's here now. That's why she's doing this. Darumi and I set to work investigating what her new appetite could handle. Anything made of paper seemed like a safe bet, and it was easy to produce a lot of it all at once. The Gift-O-Matic had a decent range of paper-based items too. We decided to rely on that to curb Darumi's hunger pangs for now. Oh dear lord. I think I'm gonna, like, die. I think I'm done.
Up and Adam troops!
I don't know what else I can do here.
Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved...
I'm laughing out of just pure nervousness now as well. And she's here again, talking to me, I'm hungry. I thought you might be. Don't worry, I brought plenty of books. And here she is again. The reason why it's frying my brain is just like I can't, like, This is Darumi. Guys, I cannot believe this is one of the few routes that has shut me up so badly. Like, I know I've been talking, I know I've been yapping, but like, I feel like I'm like way more quiet than I usually am and not even know what to say in some cases.
Let me know if you need any more.
Yeah, waiter.
I'll leave my door unlocked, too. You can come here and eat in private anytime.
Oh, it's so sweet, but so sad.
You're a lifesaver, man.
You know what I mean? Because, like, she shouldn't have to do this. I still wasn't used to seeing Darumi like this. I found it unsettling. I mean, eating books, it just looked like so unnatural. I wonder if this was only the first in a series of strange side effects. What was going to happen to her next? And when was it all over? Would Darumi even be Darumi anymore? That's the thing. It's going to change her so much. Like, on the first day, she's eating books. She's an unsatiable hunger. That already is a big change. Would she still be our friend or a morbid yet hyper girl we all knew? Or would she be changed into some kind of monster? And if she does change the monster, I'm going to feel bad for the rest of my life. Naturally, I kept those questions to myself. Darumi was putting herself through this so I wouldn't have to wouldn't have to. The last thing was to make her experience far worse for her. And that's the thing. Like, what he says here is so important. He's not trying to bother her with questions. He's not trying to make her feel bad. Right now, it's about making her as comfortable as possible in the situation she is now. There's nothing you can do to change it.
I'm gonna be at this for a while, Takumi. You should go ahead and get yourself some breakfast.
Right. You know what I mean? Like, it's about the comfort. It's the same thing. Like, it's not the same thing, but you know, like when I said that, like, after what happened to Ava, it was horrible, but it still happened. There was this thing where I was like, okay, even if that did happen, I want to make sure that she is still comfortable, you know?
I'll join you and eat some normal food once I'm almost full.
Sure. Sure, Darumi. Okay, if you're sure. See you there. Look at this, sweetheart. We're going to end the episode here, guys. Like, I don't know if I could take much more for now. It's not that the game is bad, and you guys know the game isn't bad in any way, shape, or form, or I don't dislike the game. It's that this is probably, like, the most, like, shocking and I would say the most, like, horrible group of, like, situations in terms of, like, endings. Now, you could say, like, you know, we've had, like, endings where, like, people have died and people have, you know, I know that 100%, but I think it's the context, right? It's the context that this whole time we've been building up this story where Takumi lied. He made a friend in Darumi. They became the closest you could ever be. They adored each other. They were there for each other. Darumi was finally happy to have a friend and feel alive. We then made up with all the other characters because of Darumi. And now we had this hopeful nature. We're like, oh, things are going to be better in the future. And in one of the routes we had just there, because after all that, we looked at Darumi in the eyes, cut her, killed her, and said, it's all your fault because that's what she wanted. The other route, sorry, just to explain, the reason why I explained why that's horrible just there, the build up there. It's the story with Darumi. Her whole story has been, like, the first route, she was isolated. She was not really that big of a part of a group. She was there and she was definitely part of the group. I want to make it clear she was part of the group. She helped us many times on route 2, but she wasn't really friends with anybody until she made friends with us. And she finally felt happy. For her to die, never wanting to come back, to her own words, was that I want to die by the hands of the only person I've ever liked, because that will make me feel so bad I'll never want to come back ever again. I'll never even reincarnate. I'll never be a ghost that haunts this place. I'll just be gone. That is horrific. That is one of the most painful sentiments I've ever heard. It may be like this. It may be like this. And in the other one, we got eaten alive, which is still pretty horrible as well. But it's one of those situations like where, like, it's still not, even though we got eaten alive, it was still horrible seeing Darumi's legs like that. But again, those were our decisions that led to that. Now, the other route is that she has taken Retsnam into her body because, again, she's telling the truth in her own weird way, but she's also saying, like, hey, I didn't want you to, like, have too many character traits and I want to make myself more interesting. No, the reason why she did this is because 100% she didn't want Takumi to suffer, because she's so grateful for him and loves him so dearly in that way. We love her as well. We would never let her do this either if we were conscious. Even in that moment when she hit me with a pipe, I knew what she was doing. I knew she wasn't doing it for any ill will or anything like that. We knew that. And now already, she's feeling the side effects of this. And here's the thing, we laughed for a second when she was like, I was hungry, but, like, when you really think about it, feeling hungry is a pain. It can be a pain. It can be like, oh my God, ooh, That feels weird, you know what I mean? And especially like if you've gone hungry for a while, which a lot of people have. So can you imagine if you're now eating to the point that you eat breakfast and you're still hungry afterwards? Normally that's just annoying, right? Oh, I'm still a bit hungry, you know? I better get something else to eat or whatever. I'll get some quick. In her case, it's like she has a unsatiable hunger where she can eat so much food that it kind of like, to me, would make me feel so icky because I know then I'm eating for like another thing that's inside my body as well. Regardless if this is like played off comedically, it still worries me because she is a character I adore so much. You know what I mean? That's the thing. And it's hard not to like sit here and be like, it's hard not to sit here and just be like, this is sad for me. Because once again, it was a decision she helped us out. When I made that clear, she helped us out with this decision. She found all the stuff, but we made a decision in the end and she was supporting us all the way. If we said, hey, Darumi, I don't really want to do this anymore, but hey, can we still hang out? She would do it. But we wanted to make the decision to bring people back. And again, I said this in the last episode, I said in this episode, I hope Takumi realizes that people do want them to come back. They would want them to come back, but people aren't angry about the death part of it. They're angry about the lie part of it. And I think he doesn't see that perfectly because he's like, oh, once they come back, everything will be cool. I think it's going to cause even more issues. I do. And it's all like, now Darumi's going to be suffering, but we have to try and be on our side. And I love what Takumi said in the end. At least we can make her feel less bad about what's happening. Guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Such a horrible situation, such a crazy situation, but I'm having like, I wouldn't say a good time. I think it's just an amazing story that draws you in, but I'm like, okay, we'll take a break for now and we'll come back in the next episode with the next part. I can't believe those endings though. And that credit song was amazing. Please let me know what it's called. Thank you so much to my patrons at the highest tier and my YouTube members at the highest tier. The YouTube members are RoyalGamer7, Blasco, and Lusanagi. And my patrons are Tyfire2, Jamie Bull, Johnny the Banana, The Ghosty Nizuma, Felicious Felix, Yule, Radish, Anusta, Lynx Markey, Assassin, True Peanut Butter, Peter Shelson, Leon, Hike Asparian, Jared Bean. I'm at the highest tier on my YouTube, RoyalGamer7 and Blasco. And Lusanagi, I already said that, but you get it twice, I guess, because I'm so used to the rhythm. I'll see you all so soon. Bye-bye.